All right, folks, ready to dive in. Today we're going deep into the world of Minecraft.
D-bet.
But not just any old mine shafts and monster hunting this time.
Nope.
We're talking fishing.
Fishing? You're serious?
Oh, I am. You might be surprised how deep the mechanics and strategy can actually get.
Okay, I'll bite.
So let's cast our line into Deep Dives. A Fish Out of Water. An article by James Noach, published just last week on February 7th, 2025. James is, well, he's a character, let's say.
A character.
He's got that Minecraft entrepreneurial spirit, but maybe not always the best judgment.
I see where this is going.
Yeah, he's had a few, let's call them learning experiences with his past businesses. But now he's convinced fishing is his golden ticket.
Golden fish, maybe.
Right. The way he talks about it, you'd think fish would be jumping right onto his hook.
Well, that's not quite how Minecraft works, is it?
Yeah, not exactly. And that's what makes this article so fun. He sets off all gung-ho, ready to stock his restaurant with the finest catches.
That's familiar.
And what does he pull up first? A bone. Right. I mean, talk about starting on a bone-dry note.
It happens. But it actually highlights something important about fishing in Minecraft. It's not just a straightforward food source. It's tied into other game mechanics, even luck.
So there's a chance you could catch something totally random and valuable.
Absolutely. It's part of the treasure catches, each with its own probability. You never quite know what you'll get.
That explains why James kept at it. So tell me more about this journey of his. It wasn't just sitting by one lake, was it?
Oh, no. This guy goes all over. From snowy mountains to deserts, even those gorgeous cherry groves.
Wait, he fished in a cherry grove? That's a thing.
Absolutely. It really showcases the sheer variety of biomes in Minecraft, all with their own quirks.
I'm learning so much already. And did the types of fish he caught change too?
You bet. It starts with your basic cod, then salmon pops up, even a pufferfish.
Okay, what's he going to do with a pufferfish?
Well, they each have unique properties in-game. Easy to overlook if you're just thinking about dinner.
This is what I love about these deep dives. It's like you start with something simple, fishing, and boom, a whole world of game design opens up.
Exactly.
So he's going through these different biomes, catching all kinds of fish. What happens next?
Well, he finally hits the jackpot, something a lot of players spend ages searching for a tropical fish.
Oh, wow, those super colorful ones. I've heard they're like ultra rare.
Incredibly rare and incredibly sought after. Not for any practical use, though. Purely aesthetic. Aquarium decorations, you know.
And this is where James gets his next big idea. Right?
You got it. He's not just content with catching them. Oh, no. He wants to put on a show.
The aquarium. He wanted to show off his collection to the whole Minecraft world.
You know, James. But this is where his entrepreneurial spirit, however misguided sometimes, comes in handy. He doesn't just slap together a tank. He goes all out. Interesting blocks, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, give me the details. What makes this aquarium so special?
All right, so he uses acacia logs. Gives it that warm, natural vibe. Then for lighting, sea lanterns, you know, for that soft underwater glow.
Fancy.
And here's the kicker. He incorporates sea pickles.
Sea pickles. I'm not up on all the latest blocks. What are those?
Imagine like a glowing green, pickle-shaped, well, pickle. Not much use otherwise. But they emit this cool green light, perfect for underwater.
So acacia logs, sea lanterns, glowing pickles. This guy went all out.
He did. But of course, it wouldn't be Minecraft without a few hiccups.
Oh, I know those hiccups. I bet water was involved.
Let's just say James had some flooding challenges during construction.
Water physics, man. The bane of every builder's existence.
Rite of passage, really. But it also shows James's resourcefulness. He doesn't quit, and eventually he creates this amazing aquarium, the talk of his village.
It's like a symbol of his whole journey, isn't it? From catching basic cod to showcasing these rare, beautiful fish. Shows how much he's learned.
Exactly. But here's where things take an interesting turn.
Oh.
Remember, his whole plan was to use the aquarium to draw attention to his struggling restaurant. But as he spends more and more time fishing, something changes within him.
Okay, now I'm hooked. Tell me more about this change. What's happening with James?
I think he's starting to realize the real reward isn't the fish themselves or even the success of his restaurant.
It's something deeper.
Exactly. It's the journey itself, the exploration, the challenge, the connection with nature.
So it's not about building a business anymore. It's about something else entirely.
It seems that way. And this internal conflict is what makes James's story so compelling. He's torn between his desire to return to his restaurant, to that familiar life, and this newfound love for the open sea.
Whoa, that's heavy. We went from fishing to existential crisis pretty fast.
It's the magic of Minecraft. You never know where it'll take you.
I am officially intrigued. We're going to have to unpack this internal conflict in the next part because this is where things get really interesting.
Oh, absolutely. And we'll explore what it all means for us as players, how something as simple as fishing can teach us about ourselves and our relationship with the game world.
Stay tuned, folks, because we're just getting started on this deep dive into Minecraft fishing. You won't want to miss what comes next. Welcome back, everyone. We're still knee-deep, or maybe fin-dip, in the world of Minecraft fishing.
Hook, line, and sinker, huh?
Exactly. Last time, our friend James, the aspiring entrepreneur, was having a bit of a crisis.
Yeah, the call of the wild, or the wild waters in this case.
Right. He built this incredible aquarium to, boost his restaurant.
Big plans.
But then all that time fishing, exploring those biomes, catching crazy stuff, something shifted.
It's subtle in the article, but the focus changes. From profits to something more introspective.
Like the game was reflecting back at him, showing there's more to it than just emeralds.
It's a theme you see in other games, too, Like Stardew Valley, have you played that?
Oh, yeah. Loved that game. You can just min-max everything for profit, but the real fun is
connecting with the villagers, tending your farm.
Exactly. Finding the joy in the doing, not just the reward.
And that's what James is discovering through fishing. It's not just about the fish. It's about the experience.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
The author does a clever thing, too, with how James describes the tropical fish, remember?
The one he was so excited about. Yeah, orange and black, right?
At first, it's all rare, valuable, potential moneymaker for the restaurant.
Typical James.
But later, when he's out on the sea again, he describes it differently. The beauty, the grace, how it moves in the water.
Less like a product, more like, well, a living thing.
Part of a bigger world, beyond James's ambitions.
That's a good point. It's like he's finally seeing the bigger picture, beyond his own goals.
And that's what's so cool about Minecraft. It can be a sandbox for anything, empires, businesses.
But also a space for just being.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For quiet moments, for connecting with the virtual world like you would with nature.
Makes those biome descriptions make more sense now. He wasn't just rushing through to the next fishing spot.
No, he's taking it in, the snowy peaks, the deserts.
Yeah.
Even those cherry blossoms falling into the water.
Almost poetic. So what happens in the end? Does James give up the restaurant? Become a full-time fisherman?
It's open to interpretation, but he definitely makes a choice. Embraces the unknown, even if it means leaving behind his old life.
That's a big deal. He could have just used the aquarium for his business, but
He followed a different path, one less certain, but maybe more true to himself.
Like what we were saying before, it's not always about the goal, but what you learn on the way there.
And for James, that was with a fishing rod, some odd catches, a few sea pickles, and a whole lot of soul searching.
That's one way to put it. I'm actually starting to see Minecraft differently now.
It can be like that. But before we get lost in philosophical waters...
Right, the restaurant. What happens to it? Does he just leave it behind?
That's the thing the article doesn't say. And I think that's on purpose.
So we get to imagine what happens.
Exactly. Does he go back with a new perspective? Maybe change the restaurant somehow?
Or go full nomad, fishing the Minecraft seas.
Maybe he sets up a floating seafood market, selling his catches from a boat?
I like that. Or turns the restaurant into a museum. Fish, artifacts, the whole shebang.
He could even offer fishing tours, teaching people the mechanics, the best spots.
These are great ideas. It's like the article is a springboard for our own creativity.
Which is fitting because that's what Minecraft is all about. We started with fishing, and now...
Self-discovery, the meaning of success, the power of games. Who knew?
Shows the depth of it all. Even the simplest things in Minecraft, like fishing, can have hidden layers.
Okay, before we get too carried away, we should probably wrap up this part.
Agreed. But don't worry, there's more. Next time, we'll bring it all back to you, the listeners.
We'll dig into the practical takeaways from James's story and give you some questions to ponder for your own Minecraft adventures.
And we'll see how this connects to other games, even real life, because these themes, self-discovery, finding meaning,
they're universal. So stay tuned for the final part of our deep dive.
All right, welcome back, everyone. It's time to wrap up our deep dive into, well, fishing.
Who knew it could be so philosophical, right? I know, but we've been on quite the journey with James and his deep dives. A fish out of water adventure.
It really highlights how something as simple as fishing can connect to deeper parts of the game and maybe even ourselves.
Totally. But now let's reel it in, so to speak.
Okay, reeling it in.
What can we learn from all this as fellow Minecrafters? How can we apply these ideas to our own gameplay?
For me, the biggest takeaway is embracing the unexpected. James had his goals, but the best stuff happened when he wasn't even looking for it.
Like those treasure catches or stumbling across a new biome.
Exactly. Those unplanned moments shaped his whole journey.
It's easy to get caught up in the grind, always chasing the next achievement.
I feel that.
But sometimes you gotta just explore, see where the game takes you.
It applies to life outside Minecraft too. Are we so focused on the destination that we forget to enjoy the journey?
Whoa, deep thoughts. It's like,
Yeah.
and that's saying life's not about the destination, but the day.
But the journey, yeah. I know I've been guilty of that in Minecraft. Getting tunnel vision on one goal and forgetting to just play.
So, lesson 1, embrace the unexpected. What else did James teach us?
Well, he was pretty creative too. Remember those sea pickles in his aquarium?
Oh, yeah. Not exactly standard building material.
But it worked. It gave his creation personality. Showed he wasn't afraid to try something new.
No right or wrong way to play Minecraft as long as you're having fun, right?
Exactly. Whether it's building, redstone, even just arranging flowers. Let your imagination go wild.
Man, now I want to fire up Minecraft and just build something totally bonkers. No plans, just pure creative chaos.
That's the spirit. Minecraft is all about experimentation, seeing what happens when you break the rules a little.
All right, so embrace the unexpected, unleash your creativity. Anything else to add to our list of takeaways?
This might be the most important one. Even in a virtual world, our actions have meaning. James started fishing for selfish reasons, but it changed him.
Like his fishing rod became a tool for self-discovery, casting a line into his own soul.
Okay, that's a bit poetic, but yeah, it's a reminder that our choices matter. In games, in our passions, in life.
We can choose to be mindful, to make a positive impact, to leave things better than we found them.
That's a great way to put it. So, listeners, as you head back into your Minecraft worlds,
Remember, embrace the unexpected, unleash your creativity, and make your actions count.
who knows